Welcome world. Season 3 of the Great American Hip Hop Debate Podcast. I am Brother Burnz. To the left, I got Brother VS.
Back at it, baby. 2021.
Brother VS, what do you think about this beat right here?
My man, this is the Alchemist at his finest. This beat fucking kills people, yo.
This should make you want to slap somebody?
I want to slap you right now.
I like it.
2021.
Shout out to the brother Bludshot checking in.
Let's go. Bang, bang.
Y'all still,
season 3.
Y'all listen to CNN still in Tampa?
Hey, you crazy? Forever, ever.
Shout out to
War
Brother
report,
F.
Baby.
Absolutely. Shout out to Brother F in Straight Fuego Studios.
Shit, he gonna get you right.
Got some new toys. Got some new shit coming. Mm-hmm. Working on some new music too. Shout out to Brother F doing his production thing.
Mm-hmm. Master producer.
We back with season 3, episode number 48, the Great American Hip Hop Debate Podcast. Make sure you're following that on the socials at GAHHD Podcast. Make sure you're following at Deadass Worldwide. Make sure you're following at at Deadass _Worldwide. Make sure you're following at The Real VSOP on Twitter.
Twitter exclusive. Make
sure you're following at EthanR711 for everything studio related, music related, video related.
Audio visual.
Make sure you're following at Last Breath Entertainment. What's good, my brothers?
Hey, yo, we here, baby.
Yeah.
We had to get it right on the intro. He's a little rusty. I ain't see y'all in what? It's been like 4 weeks.
It's been a minute.
At least,
right?
Yeah.
That break, we took that break.
Happy New Year to everybody checking in.
Yeah, man. All the
Happy
socials.
New Year to y'all, to my brothers, to the babies, all that
Happy
good
New Year,
stuff.
fam.
Happy New Year, familia.
I don't know if we're going to keep fucking with these sponsors. They're not taking good care of us, so we may need to come back to some new sponsors. But as always, shout out to the Breath babies. Shout out to the Breath wives and the Breath dads. Shout out to my brothers for checking in, to the lab, Straight Fuego Studios, to all the listeners, to all the fans. 2021, y'all.
Yeah, man. We fucking... You know what's funny is that feels like 2020.
Yo, it feels like 2020 just continued. That's correct.
Nah, you know what it is? It was like 2020 was like, yo, this was the craziest year. 2021 said, my man, hold my beer.
But do you think also like we were so hopeful for 2021?
That's what it was. That's what it was too.
And you know, it started off alright, I guess, right? Because the first 2 or 3 days was
chill.
I guess normal.
Well,
not even.
You
really.
know,
on the first day we got bad news.
It's just how major. Yeah, we got bad news.
On the first day we got bad news.
What was the bad news?
MF Doom. They said he died.
Oh yeah, damn.
R.I.P. MF Doom, by the way. Brilliant
I
artist.
thought that was in 2020. I thought MF Doom was in 2020.
He actually passed away on Halloween. But he kept it. They kept the people that knew obviously kept it, quiet up, and he wanted to be announced on New Year's Day, 2021.
He stated that.
Yeah, that was one of his wishes.
Oh,
that's dope that he did that. Even till the end, he stayed MF Doom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Basically,
definitely rest in peace to MF Doom.
Yeah,
I was never up on MF Doom.
You never listened to any MF Doom?
Nah,
nothing.
To this day, I haven't.
Wow, he's dope, yo. He's real dope.
But it seems he's influenced a lot of artists that I do fuck with. So I might have to go back and check.
For sure,
that.
he absolutely did.
But they announced it the first.
Yeah. Either the first or the 31st. Either the first or the 31st. Whatever.
I thought it was in 2020.
That's interesting.
Yeah. He's dope, yo. He's used to be in a different group back in the day.
KMD.
He used to rap on different name. He had a couple.
He was actually on the Gas Face.
Yeah.
He was.
Yeah,
he
was on the Gas Face with Third Base. Yeah.
He was Zev Love.
Oh shit.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but he got some fire shit, yo, with the RZA. He got a dope collabs, yo. He's an underground beast.
Yeah, for sure.
But I mean,
Legend.
we got a lot of bad shit that happened so far in 2021. But it's just the magnitude of how 2020 started. The whole COVID. We still got yet to see what happens in the upcoming months. But it's just anything that comes out now is just gonna amplify it. It's gonna amplify 2020, even if it's 5 years from now.
It's already off to a ill start, though.
Yeah, it's bananas. Yeah.
And we're gonna get to that right now. Actually, the topic of what occurred on what was it on the 6th or the 7th?
7th.
6th.
Was it the 6th? Nah, man, it was 7th.
Was it later? Well, whatever.
Anyway.
One of these past few days in January, Trump supporters mainly, right? What are they calling them?
It was all Trump supporters. Not mainly. It was
Yeah, just Trump supporters. That's
but
all
you're
it is.
talking about like the Proud Boys and all them fucking idiots?
I guess, whatever. A bunch of crazy ass white boys and girls and older whites and one or two blacks sprinkled in, raided and invaded. What was it? The House of the Senate?
The Capitol.
The Capitol building.
Yeah,
The Capitol building. They
Capitol
went
building. Yeah, the House of Congress.
My man, that was not a raid. They were escorted in. They were like, yeah, sure, come on in. Oh, you just want to come in there with the AK? No problem. Just walk that way. You know what I'm saying? They were escorted in.
So that that's never happened.
Yeah, because
it was at
white
the
people never tried it.
president's request, man.
Well, it happened like in 1816 or some shit.
Yeah. It happened back in the day. That it was
that they
French
stormed the Capitol building.
Yeah, the French stormed the Capitol building and burned shit down.
Damn, they crazy.
Yeah, let's check that out.
They wild. It's only 4 of them. These motherfuckers had a whole mob.
That whole shit was crazy to me. I don't know. Like,
what do you mean crazy?
I have to kind of respect that they're so about it.
I don't respect that at all. You know why? Because they knew what was gonna happen. They knew it wasn't gonna be mass murder. They knew because they feel safe, bro. Like they feel like, yo, that's my brother right there. He's gonna let me through. That's my white brother.
Fine, but you have to respect that they're so united in their cause that they pulled off some fucking pretty massive shit. And like
they didn't do shit. Yo, did you see them climbing that wall? They look like fucking crackheads climbing that wall, bro.
Their commitment to their belief is what I think is like.
I think what you're.
I think that's bullshit because black people have been doing that forever, and they get fucking murked in bunches.
No, but their commitment is also admirable. It's like
I think you're confused.
It's the same shit. I'm not admiring what they succeed in doing or whatever. When people are committed to what the fuck they believe in, that shit is fucking dope.
I think you're confusing. I think you're confusing. You're confusing commitment with stupidity. Because they're fucking stupid, bro. Like, they don't know what... Not only their stupidity, but like I said, they know, like, yo, the police work for us. You know, we own this country. They're gonna fucking do... Yeah, bro.
You're not feeling me.
No,
is there anything you believe in enough that you would go storm some shit?
Oh, I get what you're saying now. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. They believe in that shit enough that they're we're going to unite, we're going to put this plan together, and this is what the fuck we're going to do. And they went out and they did it, whatever it was. If there was some...
Nah, man, they're just a mob, yo. They're just a mob. They were a mob and they were disorganized. You could see in the picture
they weren't disorganized if people was letting them in. They had some kind of plan.
They didn't have a plan. They didn't have a plan as to what they were doing. They just knew that they were going to storm Congress and get in there somehow. But all the news reports said that they were smoking weed. They were smoking weed inside the building. They were fucking going into offices and trashing it. But at the end of the day, it's not like they went and fucking really did something. You know what I mean?
But that's not what I'm talking about.
It's the same thing. What I'm trying to say is they didn't, when we make a difference, when we're talking about like African Americans or minorities and they make a difference, there's a underlying thing that happens, whether it's they do a peaceful, protest or they communicate their demand somehow. But whenever there's a riot, they say that, blacks and the Latinos, they're disorganized. They don't really, they haven't made a difference. And that's the thing. Now, you tell me the white folks continue to do what they do. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be something that really eventually will make a difference.
Nah,
I'm high right now, so I don't know what I'm talking about.
Totally different.
Yeah, I get what Burnz is saying. Like he admires their gall. Like, fuck it, we're gonna storm the Capitol, and this is what we're committed to, and we're gonna do that shit.
Yeah, no, I just admire their belief. Their belief. If you believe in something enough to be like, yo, I'm gonna do this, and then you go and do it, that's what's up. Like,
the grand gesture.
We all need a belief and to fucking be willing to fight for that belief and follow through with your shit, whatever it is.
I just can't admire something when you might have a belief, but your belief has bad intentions. That's what I'm trying to tell.
I don't agree with what they believe in. they're fucking idiots. They're Trump supporters. Look at them. They're fucking morons. But
don't
the
even wanna
fact
talk-
that they
let's skip
believe
these
in
motherfuckers.
something, I wish more people believed in something enough to go.
You
and
wish people
push
had
through.
their dedication, their
Yes.
their gall, their basic.
And as we learned more about it, there was some planning involved and some behind the scenes, and everybody knew the day. And obviously, cops
was the
were
6th.
involved.
I don't mean to cut you
Yeah,
off.
it was the 6th. It was January 6th.
because that's the day
I
that
remember.
Trump said that we're gonna do this on the 6th.
Yeah.
He incited
They
all
were
of this
terrorists,
too.
bro. They were terrorists.
No,
bro.
they're definitely terrorists. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they're terrorists.
He
man.
incited all of this too.
I
Like
can't
that's why.
I can't admire no terroristic shit.
That's why I say they're stupid because they're so easily fucking misguided by this other moron. That's you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I totally agree. The funniest thing about the whole shit to me is that Trump had a rally right before this happened, right? Mm-hmm. And he was like, "Yeah,
We're gonna storm the
we're
Capitol.
gonna go storm the Capitol.
Oh, homeboy was mad
Let's
for it.
go. We in there."
Yeah, nah, he
Yo,
was-
and they went right, and he went left to the
Yeah,
White
he's
House.
like,
oh yeah,
I'll meet y'all there.
Nah, they switched the script. He switched the script too, yo. He's a BA.
Nah, he's definitely a bitch. It's just funny. Like his actions are
definitely a
funny, bro. Like.
Yo, he acts like
It's dangerous. Don't get it twisted. And
absolutely.
I'm not
Dangerous,
trying to
man.
downplay anything that he does and what he's trying
Yo,
to
he's
lead
gonna
them to and
he's
what
gonna
these
do
people
some crazy
believe.
shit.
No, I'm not. I don't want any of the listeners or you guys to misunderstand me.
No.
Nothing of what they believe in nor are trying to accomplish is admirable.
Well, let's
Or
look at
funny.
what happened afterward. Let's look at
But
what
hold
happened
on.
afterward.
It's not
let's
admirable.
Look at what happened
Hold
with
on.
Twitter.
But
all that shit.
we're gonna go to that. It's not admirable nor funny, but he is a funny fucking guy, bro.
You know who he
he's
reminds me
he's
of?
an idiot.
Oh, big
Like,
time.
he's an
Oh, big
idiot.
time. There's no question about that.
fucking
You know
moron,
what?
man.
You know who he reminds me of? The rich kid from Pee Wee Herman, yo. Like he wants something. Yo, he reminds me of that kid, yo. Like the fat rich
Yo,
kid.
yo,
kid, yeah.
fool.
Yo, that's
Yo,
who he reminds. I
fool.
forgot homeboy's name, but that's
exactly
who
what
he
he's
reminds.
like.
I
He
like
got the
when
candy in
Pee Wee
his mouth,
Herman gives
and
him
that
the
shit
gum.
turns
Yeah.
That's what he reminds me of, like that
that's
rich
funny,
kid right
yo.
there, yo.
Yeah.
Yo, that nigga stole the bike. What a fag.
Yeah,
yo. He
yeah.
stole the bike.
All my older heads know what I'm talking about. So
Oh, yeah.
y'all,
Word
y'all
up,
get
word
that
up.
reference.
Shout out to
But
what
so-
was that?
so
Pee
look
Wee's
at what
Big
happened
Movie or some
afterward.
shit?
Pee Wee's
my
Big
nigga.
Adventure. No, Pee Wee's. Was it?
That was
Pee Wee's
it
Big
was
Adventure. Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Yo, look at what happened afterward, bro. He got banned from fucking Twitter, from Facebook, from all these platforms.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be for a reason. Like, another thing, I guess you're right. Yeah, we did start off 2020 with a bang because we're seeing things that have been unprecedented as we saw in 2020. So it's just a continuation of 2020. If we
Remix.
continue to see unprecedented things, I don't know. We're going to spiral out of control, I feel. But I don't know, man. Just
Damn.
with
guy
that
with
said,
But
his-
what are you talking about?
With his grim prognostication.
I'm basically saying that
some negativo buzz.
yeah, you're absolutely right. Yo, 2021 started off with a bang. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yo, it's like I just said, bro. 2020 was like, yo, I'm the craziest. Yeah, ain't nobody stopping this. 2021 was like, yo, my man, hold my beer real quick. Let me show you something.
Came in like crazy Sam, nigga. Fucking video music box.
My man, let me show you something.
Do y'all think it is right or appropriate for Twitter and other outlets to ban Trump?
I'll tell you. I'll say yes, and it's only because he is inciting violence. You understand what I'm saying? Like
Go
it's
on,
like
go on.
it's like basically it's like if Hitler was still alive and he was on Twitter and he was like, yo, let's get all these Jews in the fucking ovens already. You know what I mean? Like you can't do that, bro, because then people actually follow this fool on the 6th. So
Yo,
imagine
people
what else he
get
could
banned
do.
off IG every day, B, and that nigga included. He ain't nobody not to get fucking banned. Fuck
He's
that
the president.
motherfucker.
I mean,
but he's on his way out.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
But I definitely agree if it incites violence. You understand what I'm saying? Like, especially.
What about freedom of speech, though?
I agree with that as well. But you're inciting violence. Like, think about what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying?
What if they censored, like, Malcolm X back in the day?
He wasn't
He
talking
would have
about.
definitely been censored.
No, he wasn't
would've been
talking.
censored.
He wasn't talking about killing white people. He wasn't like, yo,
No,
y'all need to go out in the
Malcolm
street
X
and
was
just start
extremist.
blasting white people. He wasn't.
All right, what
talking
about
that.
He
like
probably would have said
Huey
something
P.
that would have been off the
He
chain.
wasn't
though.
talking that shit either. He was like,
No, I'm not saying they were, but some could say that they were inciting violence.
No, they weren't. They were only exercising self-defense.
If you apply the
Self-defense,
same rhetoric of read between the lines,
Mm-hmm.
some could say that they were both also inciting violence. The
I
same
don't
way
know.
they say
But
Trump.
it's
Because
just
Trump
like,
doesn't,
just like
Trump
a
doesn't come
militia,
out,
like the Proud Boys.
because
like
Trump
all these
doesn't come out and
conservative groups.
say, let's
You know
go
what I'm
fuck some
saying?
shit up. But he'll say, you know what I mean? Like he says
No,
it
he
in a
literally
way-
said on the 6th, we're going to storm the Capitol.
He did. It's like, he had
He
rhetoric.
said that shit. Like, it's
Yes,
official
he was
tissue.
saying
He
we're
said
gonna
that.
storm, like,
Yeah,
and we're gonna
like-
be okay.
Huey
and we're
P.
gonna
Newton
be all
never
right.
said, yo, on this day, we're going to go burn the White House down.
That's what I'm saying. If those white people
I
would
don't
have
know.
went
We need
peaceful,
to fact check that. He said we're gonna storm the Senate.
yes, in so many words.
In so many words is different.
I think he said it literally.
He inciting it. He inciting
I don't
it,
know.
man.
Again, I don't agree with Trump. I just want to
I know-
see where y'all sit with it.
I know you're
don't-
talking about censorship, and I don't agree with censorship as well. But when it's that dangerous and when it affects, how could I put
But
it? man?
who's the decision maker on that? You know
That's
what I'm
a good
saying?
point.
'Cause-
Yes, that is a good point. Because if they could do it to him, that means they like Blood just said, they could do it to anybody.
Exactly.
Yo, but people get banned every day. You can't put just anything on these media.
That's another
platforms.
fact too, though.
You know what I'm saying? So he's
again,
doing
what about
something.
freedom of speech?
Yo, let me talk.
Not
Let
on
me
my
talk.
platform.
Look, listen to this. Listen to this. He's saying that he did not lose the presidency. Lie. You know what I'm saying? He did say that they were going to storm the Capitol that day because they were going to count the electoral votes that day. So they were going to go and represent the Conservative Party, saying that he won. And he wanted Mike Pence to overturn the shit when he doesn't have the power to. So he was basically inciting violence, mob violence, in order to overtake the country, my nigga. That's exactly what he was doing.
Basically, like a coup.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So if you're saying that Malcolm X, or maybe another radical group like Huey Newton and the Black Panthers, you know what I'm saying, would have been inciting violence, they would have let him probably rock on Twitter until they did something violent. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe not even let him rock. I'm telling you, people get banned every day for fucking terroristic plots and shit.
But
so
what
why wouldn't
about-
fucking Trump get rejected?
What about
You know what
the
I'm saying?
fact that they waited till now to do it when he's been doing the same thing for 4 years? It's
Okay,
not like he
Now
just
5
started
people
doing
died
what
in
he's
a
doing.
riot at the fucking Capitol building, dick.
Now it's like
And
now
they
it's
that shit
now
hasn't
it's
been done for 200 years.
what you're talking about is like he was talking shit, but none of that resulted in a direct casualty or because of his rhetoric. Now this, he was like, yo, on the 6th, my guy, we're going there, and this is what we're going to
there.
do. We're going there, and
And
this
the
is what
niggas
we're going
came
to do.
suit, yo.
And that's what happened. You understand what
Niggas was
happened?
mad drunk.
No,
mad
I
drunk.
don't. I was
Yeah,
never
yeah, it's
confused
bad.
about
Like,
what
there was-
happened.
there was
I
a
just
direct-
wanna present you guys with different
like, his-
angles to
his-
see.
Yeah.
His
you know.
rhetoric like
was
ended
the
up
mob,
in direct results. You understand what I'm saying?
That's it.
You know
It's
what I
like
mean?
if Obama was like, yo, we're going to show up at the Rucker and we're going to destroy everything. And niggas show up. Come on, man.
But the
Same
Rucker's
picture, bro.
not the capital.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's not the
But
capital.
all
Well,
right,
that's-
all right, all right,
that's
all
why
right,
it's
all
so
right, all
big,
right. So
you know? That's
answer
why it's
this.
so big.
Do you think if Obama said that, people would go and do it?
No, man.
No. I don't think so. He don't.
Motherfuckers
The
got
people
better
are
shit to
smart,
do,
my
bro.
nigga. You talk
Hell
about
yeah,
smart,
bro. I
fucking-
mean, for the most part, because there's idiots everywhere.
Yeah.
They exist in all races.
Well, you
understand
know,
what
the
I'm
Black
saying?
Lives Matter shit happened during that. You know what I'm saying? But Obama didn't call for a movement like that. You know, or I don't think he would have.
Yeah.
He's a level-headed president. It's not like, Trump has no business being the president. Is what the problem is.
See, you're thinking. I don't know.
That's what the problem
You're thinking
is.
individualism, and I think
His followers are the most passionate, idiot, fucking retarded ass, bout it ass people. Like, they
I
just people
agree.
with rifles that get drunk and fucking don't give a fuck.
I
or
just
they're
you still
smart,
gotta admire
you
their
know.
commitment. I don't know.
Wow.
Like I said,
I don't know, man.
I think like I said, I think at some points you're confusing commitment for idiocy.
You can't confuse those two things. Why would I admire their idiocy?
Because
I admire that they're committed and believe in something enough that they're willing to go out there and risk their life or their freedom, whatever the fuck they're risking, to go be about what the fuck they believe in. I think if we had more of that, we'd be more successful.
Yeah, but
they're committed as fuck to whatever it is.
They're committed, but I don't know. I think they were bamboozled. Like my point is
bringing down my high, nigga.
I think
you too high, nigga. You talking?
Yo, fuck that nigga. Yo.
I think
we've been talking about that nigga 15 minutes.
I think that fucking like in my opinion, like if this idiot could get you to do some stupid shit, like you deserve whatever you get afterwards.
That's like you got
that's idiocy to me,
like
bro.
Martin Luther King.
That
was admirable. He went and he had his followers, and people believed in him so much that they would
peaceful,
march.
But he was talking some sensible shit.
You guys are focused on the message. I don't give a fuck what the message is. I'm not saying I admire the message.
All right.
Let's move on.
People that believe in some shit.
I don't know. I look at it as idiocy, bro. Like these people are so easily fooled by this moron.
So I present that question to you again. What do you believe in enough that you would go out there and risk your life for your freedom?
Not Donald Trump, I'll tell you that.
Yo,
of course not Donald Trump. Let's move on, bro.
All right, let's go. Come on, next.
Move on, bro.
Twitter bans Trump. Whoop-de-doo. Nobody cares. Twitter got the best shit going on right now.
What they got?
That I have seen. It's definitely the best shit in 2021.
I have.
It beats anything that I can recall from 2020, minus like whatever family love shit, kids was born, all that great shit. I don't remember specifically 2019, whatever. I don't know. I don't care. Have y'all seen the Busted challenge?
No. What is that? What is that?
Yes.
What is that? You got me. I feel like grabbing my phone right now and finding out what the fuck that is. Somebody show me. Come on, show me.
Yo.
Don't put him on.
No, I gotta put him on because it's so like this shit.
It's so Twitter.
That like I'm just so happy that this thing is happening right now.
Let me see. Show me.
It makes everything worth it.
It makes everything
You know
better.
what I'm saying? Like
This nigga's
2021, 2020, whatever. So the Busted challenge is girls, they in their crib chilling, comfortable, whatever. Normally they got a bonnet on or they got some hair on. They got the song playing. And then when the song drops, they drop.
Boom.
And now they transform into just
their glam version.
Just beautiful creatures.
Yes.
Okay.
And there's various. There's
a
plethora.
Hey, yo.
There's just a plethora of girls doing the Busted challenge.
Yeah. It's dope.
All right.
I don't know who the song is. I think it's like.
It's like Hot in Her.
That's the sample.
Yeah,
so they sample
Nelly.
Hot in Here by Nelly.
Well, you can tell she can't hide it in sweatpants.
But
it sounds like
whatever the
Kyle.
song.
God. I'm with the Busted challenge. 150,000%.
So I don't know who the song is. It got to be like a Meg Thee Stallion or a.
She makes all that thought shit.
Or a Money Girl or Cash Stock.
It sounded like
Cash
that
Stock,
chick
all the-
Kaya. That chick Kaya from back in the day. My neck, my
Oh no,
back.
it's definitely not her.
Like that style. Nah.
Whoever
But
this
it's
song
like,
is, shout out to them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whoever
facts.
invented the Busted challenge,
Triple shout out to them.
shout out.
City Girls, maybe.
And to all the wonderful ladies participating, thank you.
Yes,
We are
thank
all
you so much.
appreciative. This is not like
For my viewing pleasure.
it's not like these other challenges that be like, I don't know, like demeaning or corny. I don't know. I'm mad
Corny.
appreciative of this challenge. You know what I'm saying? I want these ladies to know. Like,
You know why? Because
like, yo, you are
I'll be
giving us
honest.
so much pleasurable entertainment.
from what you have shown me, it's not extra vulgar.
Yeah, it's not about being dirty.
No.
Thotty, yes, it's
It's
not.
just about you go from, in the crib
Flip
chilling.
it.
And I don't know about y'all brothers, but I like my, shorty in the crib chilling in her little sweats and,
Yeah, of course.
She be looking cute.
Yes.
And, the little sample is cute, whatever. But then when the song changed,
Bang.
Like that. Oh my God. Jesus.
Like you see the potential before,
yeah.
but then on
Yeah,
the remix,
that's what
my
we was
nigga,
talking
the
about.
remix, it be
Oh
like,
my God.
dang.
Like the focus be the ass. Let's keep it real. But yo, I be looking at like the hair, like, oh sis, this bitch came out with a mad different hair than I expected her to.
And by the
come
way,
with and shit.
please pardon us. This is not us objectifying women.
Yeah, no, again, I'm mad appreciative, yo. I hope y'all continue to do this.
Yes,
and
keep
and
busting it.
Share it and Twitter, tweet it.
Twitter, you don't even know.
Spread love, baby.
I can't even spoke right now.
I can't spoke.
Yo, the Busted Challenge, the best thing to come out of 2021,
So far.
2020.
So far.
I can't remember nothing that tops it right now.
Good call, Burnz. Good call. I like that.
Yeah.
So, in that song, they sample Nelly,
Yes.
Hot in Here,
Yeah.
which gets us to our main topic of this show.
Yeah.
So, being that it's 2021, Happy New Year once again, everybody.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Season 3. Let's
In
go.
order to move forward, we're going to rewind. We're going to go back to the year 2000 and discuss some of the best albums, best projects, best artists, best songs, whatever y'all want to talk about. 2000 was like a slept-on year for albums, though. Like, a lot of really dope albums came out that year, and I want to talk. I'm gonna give y'all my top 3.
I could name 3 off the top that will stop the year right there. We could go on from there.
Yo, but there's just so much
real?
shit. So like, we're gonna do some honorable mentions and all that. But to connect it to the Busted Challenge, shout out to the Busted Challenge again. If y'all go check that out, search #Busted Challenge. DM me everything that comes up.
BUSSIT challenge.
They
Busted.
sampled
right now
Nelly,
either.
and in that year of 2000,
We got that song.
Actually, Nelly's gonna be in my top 3 of the year 2000 albums.
Really?
With Country Grammar, yes, because my top 3 are actually all debut albums, and I think they all impacted hip hop more than just like, you know, an album, a dope album. I think like they changed. They started to I don't know. The album had a ripple effect on hip hop. So Nelly's first album, debut album, Country Grammar, came out in 2000. That's my number 3.
Okay. My bad.
That album went diamond.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did.
First or second to go diamond for him.
Yeah, like that's crazy to me.
I got a question for y'all real quick since we on Nelly.
Uh-huh.
Was Nelly's short run better than Drake's like prime run?
Well, that's what I was just gonna say. Like this album was the genesis of the Nelly run, and that lasted a good 3 years?
3-4 years, yeah.
Nah, longer than that, nah.
Right?
Nah.
I don't know. I mean, he's been relevant.
The run didn't last long. It's just like he did a lot in his time.
Hell yeah.
He's got an acting career, you know.
Exactly. He put out the Clothes, the Apple Bottoms. He had I remember he had some Liquor.
Yeah. He had the underground music.
He put the boys out, the homies, the Saint Lunatics.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I thought it was dope.
Well, like I said, his run. Do you think it was more impressive than Drake's? Like,
no, hell no. Drake's on a 10-year run as
no.
king.
I'm saying like
niggas like you can only compare to Jigga.
No, even now,
nah.
Like Drake is like a billion streams. Drake could fart a billion streams.
I mean, did Drake go diamond yet?
Well, that's the thing. He don't.
He hasn't. Does Drake have a classic project besides So Far Gone?
Take Care is pretty dope.
Classic, I said, not dope.
It could be considered classic, I think. Take Care.
Yeah.
Of all his projects, that would be his classic or his nearest to classic.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't think Nelly has a classic project.
So Nelly went diamond twice or once?
Twice.
Twice.
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the second one, right?
Yeah.
Nellyville or some shit.
Yeah.
Also
Nellyville.
Yeah.
Well,
and then even
you know Nellyville. Go ahead.
And even the one after that, the Sweat and Suit. That shit went like 5. He sold 5 million.
Yeah.
Yo, he had a fucking killer. He had a run, yo.
But it was a different, like, in comparison to Drake, it was just a different time, you know. So now I think Diamond albums might be equivalent to 1 billion streams.
I know what you mean.
Let me ask you.
You had the physicals.
Let me ask you a question. Harv. Yes, he had a better run than Drake in his first couple of years out, but Drake. You know, in this equation, I'd rather be Drake because he's had the longer run.
Yeah.
You know
his longevity, obviously.
He's still relevant,
His longevity,
still, but I wouldn't mind being Nelly because that album Nellyville is based on a fucking town that he copped. For real. I think he named it Nellyville. Or it's like
What this nigga smoked today?
Nah, deadass. He did cop a town.
2021 bud, yo.
Look that shit up.
Nah.
2021 bud, yo. That's what he smoked.
Yeah. So
yo,
he
Nelly.
had the 4 big singles. He had Country Grammar, EI, and then 2 other ones that I won't remember. But nah, I just thought it was a debut album that came out of nowhere, went diamond, changed like everybody. it was the year 2000, so I don't know. I feel like there was just a lot of different sounds being played with or whatever, and he just came with a new sound. Back when hip hop was still regional, and St. Louis was unmarked territory as far as I know.
Right.
First one repping the Lou. All of a sudden, there was mad Lou artists popping up, from Chingy to fucking Jaquan to whoever. Yeah. He just started a whole like wave and shit. So
yeah.
I thought it was dope. I think the album's dope. I'm not saying it's 5 mics or fucking classic.
And you got to remember, like, his music wasn't on, like, it wasn't on par with what was popular at the time too. His music was all like
totally
party music.
Different. Yeah, it was all totally different. It sounded
for the
different.
Most part,
the vibe was different. The production was different.
He was very crossover, very mainstream, yo. Yeah. Very good sound.
And then, like
very
I said, it started the
sound,
run,
you know
the acting, the clothing, everything. Yeah. If I don't know, if he had this run today, he'd be a billionaire.
Yeah, easy.
You know what I'm saying?
He'd be Drake, basically, but even bigger, I think. I don't know, like going diamond twice and then 5 times platinum, I think hasn't really been done.
Not only that, think of all the touring he did off those fucking.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly.
It's crazy, bro. Like, his run was nuts.
Exactly.
The closest that you could get to him is Jay-Z, Eminem, and Biggie. Rest in peace.
Well, that's what Jigga said on La Familia. The only one selling records is Pimp Juice, and us.
Yep. Yeah.
That was the drink. Pimp Juice.
Yes.
Pimp Juice. Yeah.
Pimp Juice. Yeah.
That's the only ones.
He did Apple Bottoms, right?
Yeah, he did Apple
Bottoms.
That was his shit.
Yeah. Apple
The
Bottoms.
only ones moving units. It's Pimp Juice, and us.
And that shit took off. Apple Juice. Apple Juice, Apple Bottom.
Apple Juice been out. Yeah.
If that fool invented Apple Juice, he'll be rich as hell.
Oh shit.
You stupid. He need to come out with a line of apple juices and shit.
So that's my number 3. Nice. I don't know if y'all have a list or if y'all just want to talk about random projects.
We're looking at my list.
You got your list?
It's right there. It's on the phone.
Oh, you're Doug.
I know.
You don't have
I wasn't gonna
down?
use my phone, but we're using it, so fuck it. I'll go up.
So, but you don't got a top 3. You got a top 3.
Yeah. I go. My number 3. I'll go Supreme Clientele. That was a fucking tremendous project in my opinion, and we spoke on it more than once, especially on the Purple Tape Iron Man episode. But to me, like, you had obviously you had 36 Chambers and Ghostface was dope. You know what I mean? But he wasn't like the prominent MC. Then on Purple Tape, he became like he showed his ass basically.
He manifested, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He showed his ass and shit, and
that's
like,
as much his album.
Yeah. And then, like, to me, Iron Man was the progression of Purple Tape, and then from there to Supreme Clientele was almost like the pinnacle. You know what I mean? Because like he was on his real rapping shit. He was rapping, like he was out rapping motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Especially on Supreme. Supreme, he spazzed. You know what I mean?
He did spaz. Mad singles off that shit.
It's just got mad singles, mad quotables. You know what I'm saying? The production was on point because he also went outside of just singularity, like RZA production. He started using Beat Nuts. He used, a lot of other people and shit.
Yeah.
I think that was one of the big factors. I think Supreme Clientele might be the best album of 2000.
Really? Okay.
Yeah?
Like,
you think so?
Oh, because
you said that you had all debuts though.
Yeah. No, not my. Like, I'm giving you my 3 favorite.
Yeah, I'm giving you my 3 favorite.
Yeah,
like,
I'm giving
you my Supreme Clientele.
But I think Supreme Clientele might have been the best album.
You gotta remember. He had the mega smash.
Not one of the best.
He had the mega smash. Shay
I got a couple that fuck with it.
Shay Lagos was huge on the radio. When actually being huge on the radio meant something.
Kids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, but I'm saying Shay got a lot of play everywhere.
No, yeah, it did. You know
that
was crossover. Yeah.
So, like, to me, Supreme Clientele, man, like, it was the best of everything.
That track 1 that you mentioned that he went to the Beat Nuts. That track is fire.
Oh, 1.
Yeah. Oh, and shout out to one Got Beats and One Signature Brand for today's wardrobe.
There you go, bong.
Facts. Shout out
One is a dope track. Like, I think the whole album, that might be a 5 mic album.
Dope appearances. Yeah. Facts.
Like the song Buck 50.
I don't recall there being a skip on that album. We might have to like really go back and break down that album. Matter of fact, we might have to do.
We need to.
Iron Man vs Supreme.
No, 5 mics, episode 1, Supreme Clientele.
Okay, we could do that.
Is that a 5 micer?
Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah, and then we'll pick 2 more. Real quick for the listeners, for the fans. In 2021, we are bringing back 5 mics with a new format where we're gonna judge albums that each of us recommend or think is 5 mic.
Mm-hmm.
And then I guess the other two will decide. So episode 1 will be coming up shortly, and on that episode, one of the albums is going to be Supreme Clientele, because I think, I don't recall there being anything really wrong with that album.
Yeah, man. I mean,
but we'll delve deeper.
And also with that album, like it showed that. I mean, he even started to do it on Iron Man, but like he really got into it. Like he could do like softer hip hop. Pause. Like for lack of a better term, you know what I'm saying?
More emotion driven.
Different.
You know what? I should say he was becoming like he was starting to use more accessible hip hop. Yeah. Shit that was more accessible to more people, not just the hardcore Wu-Tang fans. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, that album definitely he matured and he came out the shell.
Yeah.
Pioneered some sounds.
So there you go. My number 3, Supreme.
Facts.
I like
no
it.
doubt.
I definitely wanted to talk about that album. And like I said, we'll delve deeper into the details of that album when we go back to 5 mics for sure.
Chia, man.
All right, Blood. You got a number 3?
Bloody.
Yeah, man. My number 3 is The Dynasty.
Nice.
Great album.
One of Jay-Z's most fire albums.
One of the best intros in all of hip hop.
Yeah. I think he got so many hits on there that they rumored that should have been a compilation album and he just stole it for himself. But either way, man, that fucking album is bananas.
I heard that, but I didn't hear that he stole it for himself. I heard that he felt that it wouldn't have sold as many units if it was like a family album. So that's why he labeled it Jay-Z Rock La Familia. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm sure he was correct.
Yeah. He was like, it'll sell more records if it's an actual Jigga album than it is like a compilation joint, like you said.
I'm sure he was right.
That marketing plan was him.
That's a good album, yo. That got
craziest album.
I Just Wanna Love You.
Oh, that's the shit. That shit got you. Y'all remember that at the tunnel and fucking Bajas and all that shit.
That's the thing about this list. This was all in that time frame, so a lot of this shit is all like Bajas
good times,
music,
great times,
good times.
But it also had "This Can't Be Life," which was one of Kanye's first.
That was.
In fact, that album I think got a few Kanye joints, and that was the first.
He got that one.
His first work with Jay-Z and them.
Yeah, he got a album on there.
It's got it's got Just
Where
Blaze
Have You
on
Been?
There.
Yeah, it's got Just Blaze, a lot of Just Blaze.
That You, Me, Him, and Her. That's still one of the most fire tracks ever.
And You Don't Know?
You Don't Know?
The Where Have You Been that he's talking about, they pops is bananas, yo.
Yeah, that's still a tough song to like listen to. And you know there's a part 2 where they kind of like apologize for part 1 because it was so like
I did. I did see that.
Yeah, that track is it's so ill. Like that should make you, if you got a dad, you still feel the track and you're like, wow, nigga, tough life.
Yeah. I feel for that.
I think about my cousins and shit. My cousins all had to deal with that shit.
Wow, those kids had to endure a lot.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and literally, not to go off the track, change the game, but he did change the game with that because, like he just was they were the people that held the sound, they had the wave at that time, Rock, La Familia, all that shit. So people would try to sound like them,
Yeah, man.
Well, I think that was when that started with this album. Like, had Memphis Bleek dropped an album already?
I believe so, yeah.
Maybe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think he dropped in 99.
Yeah.
But this album was like to put people on, I guess, to Beanie Siegel.
Yeah, to basically introduce them,
Yeah. Then it had the features. Snoop was on there, which was like
Scarface,
East-West shit.
Scarface.
The Scarface story is crazy.
That song Can't Be Life.
On It Can't Be Life, where he got a phone call about a death. And speaking of death, shout out to my man Mills from we used to work together at MTK. He just passed.
Yeah.
Shout out to
R.I.P. man.
Yeah, for sure.
Yo, also that also sparked the fucking Best of Both Worlds.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? After that came Best of Both Worlds.
And Best of Both Worlds is like a slept-on album because of all the shit that happened after it came out, but that's a pretty dope album.
It is, yo. It's actually...
And the bootleg album that we had copped on Canal Street or in Chinatown back in the day
was even better.
Was better because it was before they put all the whack features on.
Yeah.
So it was really just Jay-Z and R. Kelly. And I thought that shit was super fire.
But even that album was fucking... That song, every song on that album was a fucking hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It gets
just
overlooked.
like this one.
it gets overlooked a lot because of the controversy after. But yeah, this was a great.
Yeah.
That was a great album, and this is a great album, The Dynasty.
Yeah.
I don't have much of a track listing, but yeah, just the ones that we named, yo, those are just
And he was working with
heavy hitters.
I mean, of course, he was working with heavy hitters as far as like Pharrell, the track masters, but then also he came around and started using fucking Kanye, Just Blaze, you know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like this was like the precursor to their prominence on the Blueprint.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
That's another thing about this list. You'll see a lot of the same, like, not a lot of the same. I'm sorry. You'll see the Neptunes a lot. Neptunes pop up a lot.
Oh,
and
Neptunes.
this was like in the middle of their run, or a little bit towards the beginning of their dominant run. Yeah. But
premium.
they're on this with a big single.
Yeah.
They ended up fucking with Nelly to do a big single on the next album.
Big singles for Nelly.
And there's a couple other artists on this list that they're on there, and they got pretty big singles.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. He did a lot of work with a lot of dope producers, and not that he boosted their careers, but yo, just the songs that they have, like for example, like a Timbo, you know, Neptunes, fucking Kanye, just Jay-Z is just like the shit, bro.
In my opinion, though, I think I mean, of course, Jigga was the artist at that time. Like, he was it in hip-hop, you know what I'm saying? Like, this was him in his prime and shit, right? But also, I believe that Kanye, Just Blaze, all those producers, I believe, elevated him to be where he was at. You know what I'm saying? So, obviously, everybody thinks that, I think everybody's like, yeah, Jigga was, you know, he was the one pushing and driving the album, but I also believe that without those producers, I don't think that sound would that was their sound. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the artists around.
So I think it goes like what I'm trying to say is like it goes hand in hand and shit. Like obviously it's Jay-Z and he was the premier. Like, you know, he was the talent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yo, those guys helped out a lot, bro. And they
my comment wasn't to slight them. Yeah, my comment wasn't to slight them at all.
I'm just trying to point that out.
Yeah,
I agree. Yeah, good albums. So then,
facts.
My number 2, I guess we'll save honorable mentions for after. Mm-hmm. Another debut album, technically a debut album, but it's really just a rework of like a street album.
Mm-hmm. I know what you're gonna say.
Is Ludacris with Back for the First Time. So
that's right.
So the street album was Incognito.
Mm-hmm.
And then he got signed to Def Jam, and they reworked it and they re-released it as Back for the First Time, hence the title.
Exactly right.
And again, a debut album. Back when hip hop was regional and Atlanta was still not the dominant place. They were hot. They just wasn't like
dominant.
JD.
They were like on that verge to where they had that ridiculous fucking 10-year run where everything was just Atlanta.
Yeah,
but
they were hot, not dominant.
Yeah, to this day, nigga.
Yeah.
Everything's Atlanta.
Yeah. And Ludacris just came out of nowhere. A radio guy. Mm-hmm. He caught fire with a big single. Mm-hmm. He worked with Timbo. They collaborated on some shit.
Kanye.
He worked with Kanye, and like I said, he got signed to Def Jam. And it just, again, the genesis of a run of a little what will become a little dynasty, you know, not like Death Row or a Bad Boy, but he ended up with his DTP label. Mm-hmm. They put out a few joints. He ended up going on to make movies. He ended up doing a couple things. I think he might have like ran for Congress or some shit. I don't know. I could be wrong. I might have just seen him in a suit or some shit.
Could have been.
For real. But
it was a roast.
I seen him in a suit or some shit.
It was a roast.
What an idiot. It could have been I seen him in some
suit. But I fuck with this album. Like, it's just different. He's funny. Again, 2000 was when they got to like, we just got to see a lot of characters. It's like after like Big and Pac and all the death and all the fucking whatevers. 2000 just came off like a year of people coming out and doing whatever the fuck they wanted to do. Nelly, Luda, Jay and his people.
You gotta remember too, everybody feared Y2K, and once it didn't happen, people felt liberated. They were like, "Yo, we're gonna be here forever.
We're good. We're good."
Exactly. So
I guess
that's hence why this year going into 2021 is insane, but. Yeah, you hit it right on the nose. Y2K, nigga, that was the biggest thing, yo.
Yeah, everybody was shook, bro.
Yeah, when the year came, it was like, oh, shit. We saw some wild shit to start the century too, bro.
Yeah.
But official, yo.
Yeah. So he had "What's Your Fantasy?" That was the big single.
That was the lead single.
Yeah,
right?
and it dropped independent.
Mm-hmm. I remember that video.
And so it blew up independent.
Shauna was on it,
and then like I said, they came and they got
They got a deal.
They got him off. Yeah, they got him off. Or they got him on Def Jam.
Yeah.
And yeah,
that was with What's Your
Fantasy?
Fantasy?
Southern Hospitality. Was the
that was the second
single.
Yeah.
That was the
Neptunes.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
And the video was different, you know? He was upside down and shit.
That was the thing. Like, his videos was always some different shit. Like, he immediately came out and to be an artist that was like a character.
You know who he kind of reminded me of? Busta Rhymes.
Yeah, like a Busta Rhymes type.
He would do those kind of videos, those satirical videos.
You know what you just reminded me of too, Burnz, when you said like the year 2000 saw a lot of characters. It's like how WWF changed to WWE and shit.
Yeah.
And it was like the before and then the after, and then they have like, you know, so many different new characters and shit. That's how kind of hip hop blew up.
Yeah, exactly.
And we embraced it because it was dope. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
People weren't really fronting. Everyone was showing their regional style.
Yeah,
and that was dope about Ludacris.
And we got to see, like, I don't know if it felt like the world got bigger and we got to see more.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like the real ATL.
Exactly. You know? So now you were even seeing like ATL's different parts of ATL. So it's like, this is the hood part. Yeah. And shit over here, this guy's funny or comical.
The internet. It wasn't like that was the infant stages of the internet.
Oh shit.
The video. It was the video age too, because the video was really brought it all together.
Exactly.
And then like that first single with Shauna, What's Your Fantasy? He got the caddy in the middle of the fucking Atlanta Falcons field, right? Or am I bugging?
Yeah, some shit
he got on And he says the line and everything.
He even dropped a remix and it had like Cameron.
I remember that.
Oh, really?
Like Baby or some shit.
Yeah. The What's Your Fantasy remix?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I'm trying to see who's on it. I know Cameron was on it. Trina might have been on it. Foxy Brown was on it.
I really fuck with Ludacris, man.
Yeah,
Luda was dope. It is dope, I should say.
So that's why I thought. Well, actually, I put this together today, but I thought it was dope when I put it together that they had put Nelly versus Ludacris on the verses.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize that their albums came out the same year, pretty much just months apart, actually.
Oh, their debuts! Wow.
Yeah, and then both the albums, like I said, they both. Nelly went diamond, but Ludacris went platinum. I think multi-platinum, and the second album got bigger, and it was just the launching point of new artists and new regions of hip hop and new sounds again and new looks to videos.
That battle with Nelly and Luda, I would have thought would have been better T.I. and Luda. You know what I'm saying? Because of the fact that they both represent Atlanta. But now I get the correlation what you're saying. The debuts. It's dope.
I thought it was dope. So that was my number 3. Another debut.
Number 3?
Yeah. I mean, my number 2, my bad.
Number two, yeah. What you got, Harv?
Let me see. Okay, I got one. Boom. Now, these aren't in no particular order. They're just my top, like my top 3 favorites of the year 2000.
Okay.
I'm gonna go number 2. Yeah, baby.
Yeah,
baby.
That's my number 1.
Yeah,
that's my
baby.
Number 1 right there.
Yeah, baby. Though, like that's. I mean, it was. It's sadly, it was the last time we heard Pun. You know what I mean? But it just showed what Pun could have really been, and probably what like the. Again,
it was the evolution,
Yeah.
I don't know if it was the year 2000 or what, but people were just really growing with their sounds and trying shit. Like, yeah, baby sounds like Capital Punishment, but it sounds totally different from Capital Punishment at the same time.
Yeah, way different, way different.
And again,
like, that was his character.
I think that's another album that gets like overlooked a little bit. 1, because Capital Punishment was so great, and 2, because like he died after.
Exactly. Yeah. I think that's why. I think if he would have lived, I think eventually, Yeah, Baby would have been bigger than Capital Punishment.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think it had bigger potential songs. It sounded bigger. I think the videos would have been crazier.
Hell yeah. We did hear him, on Endangered Species, but that was just like, remixes and like
that
early
Pun.
I
think that was more detrimental than positive to his like catalog and his legacy.
Yeah.
I didn't really much like what they did with that.
Like what they did with Biggie, with the Biggie duets and shit like that. And
Biggie duets was terrible.
no duets I liked. There was one before that.
What, The King and I or some shit?
No, that was terrible. Born Again, I think.
Born Again was with
Born
Dave
Again,
Grohl
yeah.
and Who Shot Ya?
Born Again was bad, bro. There's a song on there towards the end with Nas that it's not even on beat. Like the rhymes ain't even on beat with the
Nas?
beat.
I didn't really
Born
like the posthumous.
Born
Yeah,
Again,
I didn't really like the posthumous.
I thought they did
shit.
better with duets. I don't know.
Still,
in my opinion,
it's not the same thing.
It's
you
still,
know,
yeah, it's just the
same
same
thing
lyrics.
with Pun.
so,
Same thing with Pun. Yeah, Baby was his last
like
his
original
project,
work.
like,
Yeah,
from
yeah,
him.
like him there.
And all his artwork, all his whatever he wanted to put out, and I think it was official, man. I think it was beginning to end one of the most solid albums of hip hop.
I think that's really a good actual argument. Like not big. Yeah, Baby versus Capital Punishment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah, because, I mean, even Capital Punishment caters to, like, both the quote-unquote underground and the mainstream. You know what I'm saying? Because he had Still Not a Player,
you can say that.
Not a Player.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It was more edgy.
I just think
it was more edgy.
Capital Punishment just sounds real Bronx.
Yeah.
That's a good way to put it.
And then,
Yeah, Baby as well, nigga.
And then
Yeah,
Baby.
Baby.
No, I feel like Yeah, Baby kind of like grew.
It's glossier. Yeah, it's glossier. It's definitely glossier.
He got the Puerto Rico song. He got
Come on, man. That shit 100%.
the crazy
That's
ass
my
violins
shit.
on LGP.
Nigga, I'm not even Puerto Rican, and I fuck with that shit heavy,
Yeah,
nigga.
he got the shit
100%.
with MOP.
Plus, I like that song where he introduces.
Yeah, New York Giants.
No,
Come
where
on,
he
man.
introduces
The
Remy.
one with
G-Man,
Remy,
baby.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. The Remy
Then he got the
Martin shit.
funny shit with Tony Sunshine.
Oh, my dick.
Yeah, my dick.
And the
Yeah.
shit with like, I'm laughing at you now.
Oh,
Like,
I
yo,
love
just
that
stupid.
shit.
Yeah.
He definitely
600
did
bands.
get to show like more. I don't know.
That nigga shit.
Yeah, exactly. That might be. Who was it that said that's a 5 mic album? Or did somebody say that
nigga.
wasn't a 5 mic album?
Black was like highly
Against that, right?
Against
He was
Yeah,
that,
I think he was
that
against
capital.
it, yeah.
That capital was definitely the 5 mic and not Yeah Baby.
Yeah, and I was like, nigga, you crazy, nigga. Fuck out of here. I had like an hour-long back and forth with that fool about it.
Yeah. Nah, but yeah.
All right,
Whole
so
album was
that's
crack.
your 2, and
That's
that's
my number 2.
actually your number 1.
That's my number 1, man. Pump Forever, man. R.I.P., man.
All right, so
One
if
of the
that's your number
hottest
1,
albums of all time.
let's skip you, and we'll come back to you for your number 2. So next round you'll have something.
Well,
you'll have an
Harv will
entry.
probably say it. I'm pretty sure he's gonna pick
Let's
the
see,
same
let's
one.
see.
Go ahead, go.
For
So
his
go.
number
No. Save it.
For my
save
number
it. Let's
2?
see. Yeah. Your
Well,
number 2.
He's gonna
his number 1.
He's gonna kill both my shits then.
Yeah,
Exactly.
but
Because I
if
still got my number
What
2.
if I-
You already
if
heard
your
my
number
1.
2 is his number 1, then ain't nothing left but me.
Man, fuck out of here.
What
Let
the
him go.
fuck
Yeah.
you talking
Go
about?
ahead. Go
All right,
ahead.
go ahead.
man.
What's your number 2 then?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that is Harv's number 1. I'm
Go ahead.
pretty
Go.
sure.
Go. Come on.
All right. My number 2 is HNIC.
Oh, I hate
Nah,
you.
you see?
I hate this kid. Fuck. I hate this kid.
Yeah, because it was gonna be my number 1, but yeah, baby, I did like the not really listening, but I know, man, just off the strength of the singles, and the fact that I fuck with Pun so heavy, that was gonna be my number 1. But HNIC, man, come on, from Genesis to the outro, man.
Yo, you know
Shit
that
is hard.
that Prodigy produced Genesis, right? I thought it was Alchemist, but it was Prodigy, and that's a dope ass.
Oh,
song.
he made that beat.
Yeah,
Word.
and he also produced the song that you like.
Feel My Pain?
Yeah, Feel
Never
My Pain. He produced that too.
Yeah.
That
So,
track is hard
That's,
too.
no, that's
man.
a great album. That's
Yeah.
that's actually my number 1.
Damn it, all of us.
Word.
Yeah.
Fuck all of us.
Oh,
A debut album. I told you, a debut
A
album.
debut album.
Yeah.
That's
His
right,
first
but it's
solo
not really
album.
his debut.
It's his
though.
first solo album.
Yeah. It is.
Damn.
And it changed like, that's when Prodigy had the run of being the man.
That's when Prodigy was at his best.
There was like a little 2-year
Facts.
run that he was the dopest rapper
That's-
coming out of New York.
My
That's
nigga,
when
just
Prodigy-
the name of the album, HNIC.
There's
nigga.
even a quote, I think it's in Prodigy's book, that Jay-Z says it. Like, yo, Prodigy had a run that he was the hottest nigga.
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah.
You took the words right out of my mouth. Jay-Z was looking at him as the top dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why they beat so much, because he was trying to take the top spot. Well, Jay-Z was always trying to be the top spot. You know,
everything on this album is just like that. Might be another 5 mic album. HNIC.
That's definitely a 5 mic album.
Absolutely,
and it's a long album too.
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken, it's 21, 22 tracks.
And you gotta remember. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I don't mean to keep cutting you off.
What you rap with Nori. Mm-hmm. Keep it thorough. We said the Genesis, which is obviously the beginning track. Wanna Be Thugs. That shit is hard. The shit 3 with
That's one of my favorite songs.
Yo,
yeah, the Comega song
man,
is
3.
I could keep going. I could keep going.
Yo, and Alchemist really, I mean, he did his shit on Murder Music. Because he really represented on Murder Music. He did shit on there. But this album right here, he set himself apart, like, even from Have, yo. Like, he was like, I could really rock with these dudes. Like, I'm one of the top producers right now.
Sample game.
Because then after that, he came out with First Infantry? With the song with Mobb Deep and Nina Sky, remember?
Nina Sky, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Oof. So, like, that whole album was dope, too, which I think was, like, a year or 2 years after that. You know what I'm saying? So, like, Alchemist really started to, like really move into his own and move into his groove where he's at right now.
Yeah,
you know
but just the whole thing with Prodigy, how you were saying, Burnz, that he was, like, the top nigga in the game. Just his whole demeanor on the album cover. He's sitting on an ice throne with a fur coat.
He was fucking killing it.
Yeah.
And then the fucking acronym HNIC is from the movie Lean on Me, and we all that's where we first. I know he first heard that shit on that shit. It had to be.
I'm the HNIC,
and that's the last thing you hear on the album.
Yeah. Exactly, that's the last thing you hear on the album.
Yo, just hard, man.
Let's go get some breakfast.
Yeah, so shout out to Prodigy for basically unanimously having the best album of the year 2000.
In our opinion.
Facts.
Godcast.
No, I mean besides you know the Yeah Baby, because I wanted that to be my number one, but I think they can go head to head, man. Track for track.
I would put Supreme up there too, like Supreme, Yeah Baby, and HNIC, because the Dynasty to me has a skip or two.
Right.
Nelly's Country Grammar got skips. Ludacris got skips. So amongst those,
what else we got? What else we got? You got some honorable mentions?
Oh yeah, I got a shitload of honorable mentions. So let me see. Where should we start? Let's start with the Streets. The Locks dropped "We Are the Streets" in 2000.
Oh shit, that was 2000.
That was a good album. Yeah. I could have sworn that was like 99.
Nope.
Yeah, that
2000. DITC dropped an album.
I remember that. I have that album. I remember copying that.
Beanie Siegel dropped his debut album, The Truth.
Did. Yes.
That was a dope album, I thought.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that was a dope album. Got some dope singles.
Yeah, I thought The Truth single itself
it's on the monitor.
Was dope. Yeah, but we started recording before we started the show.
Yeah.
A better album than that I think is super slept on dropped this year, another debut album, Black Rob's Life Story. I don't know if y'all have ever sat down and heard that album all the way through, but that shit is a dope album. The production is dope.
I haven't listened to it in a minute.
Theme of it.
Yeah, I haven't listened to it in a minute.
The whole thing from top to bottom.
Yeah.
Can I Live was
it's
on
funny
there, right?
too. It's funny too.
Can I Live?
Jasmine.
Yeah, that was a dope album.
Yeah, got some dope shit.
That was the continuation of Bad Boy and shit.
Mm-hmm.
The skit where he gets pulled over and he's like, "Yo, I'm Black Rob." He's like, Black Rob. I'm like, "God."
I just heard that shit the other day. I was
He's
rolling.
a fool. Yeah. He's a fool. Did that have?
How about the old lady? The old whoa. The old
course.
lady that is like the neighbor and she talking some shit. I don't know. It's a skit on there too.
Skits, yo. Remember Skits? Y'all remember Skits?
Remember that? Yeah.
Marshall Mathers LP, the biggest album of the year.
Basically.
Sold 1,760,000 albums first week. Physical copies.
Yeah, physicals.
No stream, no downloads, none of the MP3, none of that shit, new shit.
Let me tell y'all. Let me ask y'all something.
1,760,000 fucking copies in 1 week.
Yeah, man.
Yo, bananas, my nigga.
Yep. There was another album that sold a million copies that year, in the first week. I don't remember what the fuck it was. It might even be on this list somewhere.
Wouldn't it be Nelly Country Grammar?
I don't know if it was Country Grammar.
Yeah.
Damn.
I gotta look that up. Well, I have my phone is right there. So.
Yeah, but the Marshall Mathers LP to me, definitely the dopest
Eminem album?
Actually, I kind of really like the Eminem show.
That's my favorite one. That's actually my favorite.
I think that's my favorite, but this was easily his biggest album, I think.
Well, this one was the one that catapulted him into the Eminem we know now. You know what I'm saying? Like the rap god Eminem. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, cause at first he was real dope, and he, with the Slim Shady LP and all that shit, and Infinity even before that, and he was on a couple other things. But this was the jump off where he just went to, like I said, being the rap god we know today.
Well, when the album dropped, he dropped The Real Slim Shady. And I know that was probably the biggest single of the year.
The other album that sold 1 million copies in the first week of 2000 after Eminem was Limp Bizkit.
Limp Bizkit.
Chocolate Starfish and the hot dog flavored water.
Hey, yo.
Did he have a track with Limp Bizkit too?
I didn't know what Chocolate Starfish was till bad later.
You don't know what the Chocolate Starfish is?
I didn't know at that time.
Look,
in 2000, I had never heard that phrase.
I don't know what the fuck that white boy shit is.
That's some white boy shit.
Yeah, that is the white boy shit.
It's the butthole.
Yeah, just in case you don't know.
And
the blue knot.
Hey, he also
didn't he have beef with Limp Bizkit?
Yeah, he had beef with everybody.
He had
at this
beef with
point.
them, right?
Yeah. He
I
mentions
thought he did a track with them niggas.
Nah,
did he? I don't remember if it was beef or he did a track with them.
He mentioned them in his songs and shit, like clowning them. He clowned everybody.
Yeah. No, it was Method Man that did a song with Limp Bizkit.
And Premier produced that track.
Yeah. But Marshall Mathers was just a big album, bro. It had Stan.
Man.
It had The Real Slim Shady. It had the other song that they were playing Bajas.
Which one? The Drug
The
Ballad?
Way I Am. The Way I Am.
The Way I Am.
Yeah.
Oh, The Way I Am?
Yeah.
Damn, they would play that shit in Bajas?
My nigga, you don't remember that? That I could not believe that this...
was no wonder it was my shit.
Yo, fam, when they played that, I couldn't believe that song got that place going like that. I was like, Yo,
that track is live.
No, it's crazy. It's an amazing track, but it's hard to believe that that's a club song.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you listen to that now, ain't no way you could explain to a young kid that, this song banged in the club back in the day.
Yo, in the video when he jumps off the building and shit, I gotta watch the whole thing, yo. I gotta stay for the whole song and shit.
That's a good. That fucking video is crazy.
Yeah,
crazy. Yo, he's a beast.
Speaking of Bajas, this year also dropped Rule 336 by Ja Rule.
Oh, Blood's favorite rapper.
Yeah. So that was actually a really big album too, because that was when he started his singing shit. That was his second album, and that was when he changed like his lane and became this pop singer, R&B, whatever the fuck. And he blew up. That album I think went 5 times platinum or some shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's when
that's when Ja Rule
Rule
really
336 is the album that blew him up because he didn't want to sound nothing or look nothing like DMX.
Mm-hmm.
So he grew his braids out. He started singing, fucking with Ashanti and Beta and shit.
Yeah, the first one was Veni Vidi Vici, some shit like that, right?
Yeah. Then after this was Love Is Pain, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. And then after this, it was The End.
And another to take it to Bajas again, Mystical's Let's Get Ready.
Okay.
Shake that ass.
Shake that ass. And Danger.
Yep. I remember 2 Neptune tracks right there.
Yep. 2 Neptune songs. 2 big songs. Big club songs.
Yep.
What else? Let's see. To get off the club songs, to get on the underground, Cannabis dropped 2000 BC.
Underwhelming.
Very underwhelming.
Very.
I do remember Warriors, though. Warriors was dope by MOP. That was in 2000.
Oh, come on, man.
That was a dope fucking album. That was
she had some hard-ass singles.
Yep.
Cold as Ice.
Yep.
Yeah, Cold as Ice. Woo! How they flipped that fucking, that Journey shit. Yeah, let's go. Yeah. No, Foreigner. It was Foreigner.
So the story is that this nigga, not Billy Danze, Little Fame, was walking down the block in the rain, and somebody had thrown out a box of records, and he picked it up.
And that's where he found that sample?
sample.
The Foreigner sample?
Yep, in a rainy box of garbage records.
Jeez, and he was the one that did that beat?
And he produced it.
Yeah, he produced that.
Busy, right? Yeah, that's what his alias is?
Yep.
Busy Womack. No doubt. Yeah, that fucking track was crazy. That album was crazy.
And Annie Up was a huge single.
Yeah, and the remix took
the remix.
Face Off. Remember they remixed Face Off with Jigga?
Yeah. Huh?
Face Off with Jigga. They remixed that shit.
They signed with Rockefeller after that.
Yeah.
I think this might have been a Rockefeller release, if I'm not mistaken.
Warriors, no.
No, it wasn't. All right, but they signed.
I don't
shortly
think they
after.
ever got to release on Rockefeller Records.
But they signed shortly after. Is what I'm trying to get.
Yeah. Blown up,
man.
yo. 2000 was a big year for everybody.
Yeah, Scarface dropped an album. It's called Last of the Dying Breed.
Yep,
That's a dope ass album. I remember the first 2 or 3 songs are really fucking fire.
Yeah. What else we got?
Do or Die dropped an album called Victory. I don't know if y'all listen to much Do or Die, but I like that.
Yeah, Chicago. Shots out.
Yeah.
Another sophomore album, Cameron's SDE dropped.
I actually like that.
Shit.
It wasn't great, but I listened to it. I listened to it.
Yeah. I actually like his first album a lot more.
Confessions of Fire?
Yeah, it's such a fucking weird album, yo.
It is.
I don't know if you've ever listened to it. Yo, that's a weird fucking album, bro.
Yeah.
His mom drops a verse on the album. He talks about fucking a poodle, eating a bowl of boodles with noodles and some shit.
Yeah, the whole Harlem World shit. He was trying to be like horrorcore.
That is a funny. He's got a song with like Charlie Baltimore that's crazy. Jones is on the album doing some funny shit. Yo, it's just a funny album.
Yeah.
But I like it for some reason.
Yeah,
niggas crazy. Bro. He's entertaining, man.
Another debut album that dropped, Big L's Big Picture. Oh no, that wasn't a debut. I'm sorry.
No,
a sophomore album. Another sophomore album.
Sophomore.
Yeah, I was
Big Picture. That was a crazy album.
I thought that was '99 for some reason, but yeah.
Nope, 2000. Everything.
Big 2000. Picture, man. That was a dope album too.
Yep.
Lot of
another
Casualties of a Dice Game.
Another sophomore album. I think this was a sophomore album.
Yeah,
CNN's
it was a sophomore.
The Reunion.
That was sophomore.
Oh yeah, that was a sophomore. Yeah. CNN.
That's where we got our intro song, Bang Bang.
Yeah, man.
That was a dope album. Again, another Baja's.
The Primo joint.
Yep.
Yeah.
The Untouchable.
The Purple Haze with the wood.
And the last album on my list, a debut album, Shine.
Oh, Godfather, Buried Dead or Alive?
No, Shine.
That was
the first album was self-titled.
Oh.
And it had The Commission. It had Bad Boys. It had Bonnie and Shine.
Yeah, no, Buried Alive was after. Yeah, you're right.
Buried Alive was the Def Jam release.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had the dope ass singles.
Yeah, I like that album a lot actually. It's right around like it's not a 5 micer. But it's up there. It's got a solid 4.
Bonnie and Shine, yeah. I remember.
Yeah, that's such a big song. Like bigger than any
I like
of
that
the first
song.
street singles.
What, Bonnie and Shine?
Yeah.
With Barrington Levy?
Yeah, like I feel like that song can get played forever.
The Bad Boys.
True, that's a timeless song.
That's a song that you can hear forever.
Yeah, that's a
more so than Bad Boys.
Yeah. Bad Boys is very
more so than The Commission. The Commission wasn't a single. I just always loved that
me
beat.
too. That sample.
But Bonnie and Shine, like that's forever shit. That's like You're All I Need, but not like that. You know what I'm saying? Like
no, yeah, that's like that other
yeah,
song.
because You're All I Need. Damn, that shit is.
Nah, you went off the deep end.
Yeah,
but Bonnie and Shine is like that.
It's like DMX.
It's like that Tamia and Fab song.
Yeah, but that song's terrible.
I know
it's
you
like
hate that
DMX's How It's Going Down.
True. Okay.
Like right in that vein.
Yeah, no, that shit is timeless.
Yeah,
that shit timeless.
So that's the last song on. That's the last album on my list. But 2000 was a big year. It launched a lot of big careers.
Yeah.
People, Ghostface blossomed. The Locks blossomed.
Wasn't The Game in 2001? I mean 2000?
The Game?
The Game, like the documentary?
Nah, I don't think so.
No, that was way later.
Nah,
that was after 50.
That was later.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, The Chronic 2001 was the year before.
Yeah, 99.
Yeah.
I had Stankonia for 2000, right?
Stankonia. Yeah, Stankonia came out. Yeah.
And then
I skipped a bunch of albums too, mind you. I just wrote down the albums that I liked.
Yeah.
Which one you just said?
Stankonia.
No, before. After Stankonia. What'd you say after that?
You talking to me? Huh?
Yeah, man.
I was gonna say the only other one is gonna be Violent by Design, which is the underground shit. Jedi Mind Tricks.
Okay.
I don't know if you remember them niggas.
I do. Vinny Paz.
Damn, that might be the one album that I like from Jedi. There's one Jedi Mind Tricks album that I really like. Like, I could listen to it from beginning to end.
Army of Pharaohs.
I don't remember which one it is though. I would have to listen.
Yeah.
Common dropped this year too. He dropped like Water for
Common,
Chocolate.
yeah.
And Reflection Eternal dropped this year.
Oh, great.
Yes.
Blast. Yep. The Blast. That was a good song.
The Underground Brothers.
Yeah, this was right.
High Tech was dope though.
Raucous was still
Come on, man.
a thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, they were a label.
Yeah, because Eminem even did some shit with them after that.
The sound bombing.
Yeah, the sound bombing was dope.
Oh,
sound
before
bombing
that,
2.
excuse me.
Sound bombing 2
Yeah, I think it was
fucking
before
dope.
that.
Eminem was on that. They had everybody on that shit.
Yeah. Raucous was big, man.
2000 was big.
Mm-hmm.
Looking back, 21 years ago, the year 2000 was a big year for hip hop. A big year for
My daughter was born.
for the evolution.
Wow, for real?
My daughter's
know what I was gonna
a
say?
millennial baby.
All the kids that were born in 2000 are turning 21 this year. You know what I'm
She's
saying?
gonna be 21 this year.
Yeah, so like they graduated to adulthood. You know, the millennium is an adult finally. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, she's crazy.
The millennium.
So that means all these albums dropped 21 years ago.
Yeah, man.
That means
We need the world to go back to that. Some fucking love and shit.
Yeah,
see what else
good
you got,
times.
Good
times, good albums, good music. And that was back when albums would last more.
Yeah, facts, man. Because they were tangible. They were tangible.
So that Nelly album really played like throughout the whole fucking year.
They had
Music had a longer shelf life back then.
Yeah. CDs, wax,
A
tapes were still out.
A single could last you all year.
Yeah.
If it was good enough. You know what I mean?
That was a
we
good
didn't really
year,
have
yo.
smartphones,
2000.
so you know that whole streaming shit wasn't going on like that.
Yeah, we didn't have smartphones. We
The
only
only
had
streaming was like Napster and shit.
at that point we the biggest technology we had was the two ways, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or was that
Motorola two-way page me?
or was
Give
that-
it to me.
Or was
No,
that the
that was-
beginning of Sidekick?
Give me that funk, that
No, not yet.
sweet, that.
Not yet, right?
Not yet.
Yeah,
That was
so-
more like Black
Nah.
Album.
Yeah.
Sidekicks.
Yeah,
So,
but then we had Napster to download music on like computers, like anybody. That
Who had a
PC.
computer? Which one of us had a computer in the house at that time?
I had a computer, my nigga.
Yeah, I remember that.
I didn't
it was
have a
fancy.
computer.
Come on, man. That's how we got that shit in the lab.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and that's the I don't know, man. It was a good time, bro. 2000 was. It was like
It was a year of
a
celebration.
time that everything was like an opportunity. You know what I mean?
Yo, the summer of 2000, bro. Y'all remember
Come on.
that year?
Well,
Yes.
like y'all said, we had
The
survived.
Puerto Rican Day
we
Parade
had
that year?
survived Y2K.
Yes.
Woo!
Good year and good vibes, and that's gonna lead us right into the M. Burnz Love Song of the Week, Brother
Hey.
F. You should have that queued up. Another debut album that came out in the year 2000. A couple of artists grouped together to create, I guess what you could call an R&B supergroup.
Oh, I know.
They called it Lucy's Pearl. They dropped a single. It's called Dance Tonight, and Brother F's gonna play that for y'all.
Not Lucy's Pearl. Lucy Pearl.
Lucy Pearl. That's what I
I
said.
thought you said Lucy's Pearl.
Well, nigga, listen better.
I remember this song. This was produced by Q-Tip, right?
I think they used to play this in bars too. Matter of fact,
Yeah. This was produced by Q-Tip,
Uptown
right?
where the weed at.
it might have been. Year
my
2000. So that's the M. Burnz Love Song of the Week. Make sure y'all are following that playlist on Apple Music. It gets updated every episode.
Hey.
Before we get into sign-offs, I want to make a quick announcement. The Great American Hip Hop Debate Podcast is going to be a judge in a contest being held by the brother Game Over and the Hooli Nation. It's called the Body Bags Freestyle Contest. So artists, starting January 1st to February 28th, you can submit a freestyle over the Body Bags instrumental, which is Game Over featuring Styles P. It's $50 to enter the contest. You gotta follow the Game Over page. Matter of fact, he's gonna drop all these details, but y'all be on the lookout for the contest. There will be prizes, probably performances, all that dope stuff. We're up there as judges.
Guest judges.
I believe Axel Leon is another judge. The brother Game Over is another judge, and a good brother named RGM is going to be another judge. So again, the verse got to be on the Body Bag beat. Submissions are being accepted. The homie Game Over is going to put all the details out shortly. If you are interested, feel free to DM us at GAHHD podcast, and we'll send you the details. Y'all can enter. Y'all can drop y'all rhymes, and hopefully, y'all win. So we're gonna judge, my brothers. Congratulations, and
yeah, man, big moves.
I don't know. I don't think I had told you that, right?
Thank you for
that's dope. That's dope.
Exactly.
Yo,
surprise.
it's at GAHD _ podcast.
Correct. Thank you for correcting me, because I did think it was that, but my brain was moving slow.
And I think the brother Game Over shit is _ Game Over Music.
Good catch. That's why you're the journalist.
Yeah, at _ Game Over Music. Get that poppin', y'all.
Yeah.
Send your fucking freestyles. That beat is fire, by the way. That flip
that
is
shit
crazy.
is easy to freestyle to. Like, it makes you want to freestyle.
Yeah. That was produced by Speedy Baby, right? That shit is crazy.
Yep. So the entries will be judged on flow, performance, and presentation. Tag Game Over Music at Game Over Music, tag RGM150, and tag at Styles P. And throw your entries in, y'all. Oh, you have to be from the tri-state area. New York, New Jersey,
so the rest of y'all,
and Pennsylvania. I'm sorry, the rest of y'all can submit. Feel free, and please do, because we do want it to go national. But for the prizes and stuff, because I think there's going to be an event held out here and like live performances and stuff.
Fly your ass out here.
We got to keep it local.
Yeah.
But good luck to everybody. Shout out to the homie Game Over Music for doing his thing, putting on this contest. Shout out to Styles P. Shout out to Body Bags, a dope track. Make sure y'all go download it, stream it, all that dope shit. And look out for the contest. We're gonna be posting up some submissions on our pages, on the GAHHD page. And y'all let us know who y'all think is killing it, who y'all think is ripping it. And that's gonna be the launch off for 2021.
Yeah.
Then we got some other dope episodes coming up. We got the homie Cortez coming up, Brooklyn MC, battle rapper extraordinaire.
Yes, sir.
He's gonna come up here. He's gonna talk about his new project. He's gonna talk about what he's done on that stage, and what he's gonna do in the future. So that's gonna be dope.
Mm-hmm. Dope.
And we got the homie Elder Sensei coming up on the show. Legendary member of the Artifacts crew.
Legend.
Jersey representative, super dope MC.
Brick City.
He's gonna come up, yeah. And then we're working on a few other things. Artists, feel free to DM at GAHHD _ podcast. If you're interested in coming on the show, or if you want to submit some music, all that good stuff. My brothers, welcome to 2021, yo.
Yeah, we here, man. Thank God.
As always, shout out to the Breath babies, shout out to the Breath ladies, the Breath wives and dads. Shout out to Brother F at Ephraim R711 Straight Fuego Studios for providing that crystal clear quality
for your earlobe penetration.
Pause.
Shout out to International Blood checking in
from
my niggas.
I don't know. It looks like
Season 3, baby. 2021.
Car dealership or something. It's like he's out there buying new whips.
You gonna buy a new whip?
Nah, guys, this is the tire shop. Hello.
Oh,
tire shop.
Lit. Tell Black he'll get soup.
Yeah, for real. He'll fly over there right now.
Shout out to the brother VSOP.
Yeah, man, we here
in-house.
2021, man. You know what it is, man. We signing off.
Another great episode.
Yeah, buddy.
Episode 48, the Great American Hip Hop Debate Podcast.
Season 3.
Season
Chin up, chest out. Carry yourself with honor. Carry yourself with pride. Welcome to 2021. Welcome to Season 3. Somebody hit my
baby.
Hit my tunes.